Welcome to a new day, and welcome to the future. Today on Car Craze, we're diving into a legend reborn as something with a badge that once defined American Grand Touring, now completely reimagined for a new era. We're talking about the 2026 Ford Thunderbird. That's right, the T-Bird is back. And it's not just back for nostalgia's sake, it's back with a mission. Let's be honest, for a while, the Thunderbird name was in limbo. After its 11th generation bowed out in the mid-2000s, many thought the T-Bird story had ended for good. But in 2026, Ford has brought it back, and they didn't just dip into the past, they looked forward. This new Thunderbird is a striking blend of heritage and innovation, power and sustainability, luxury and performance. It's not just a car, it's a statement. So what exactly is the 2026 Thunderbird? It's a 2+2 Grand Touring Coupe, with optional drop-top configuration, positioned above the Mustang in the Ford lineup but below a full luxury offering like a Lincoln. Think American GT car with a modern twist. This is Ford's answer to cars like the Lexus LC, BMW 8 Series, and even the electric Porsche Taycan, depending on which version you go for. Yes, you heard that right. The new Thunderbird is available in both electric and hybrid variants, offering two distinct personalities under one iconic name. Let's start with the design, because this car demands attention before you even press the start button. The silhouette is long, low, and dramatic. It's unmistakably a Grand Tourer, with a long hood, wide track, and fastback roofline that flows seamlessly into a subtle ducktail spoiler. The front end draws inspiration from the classic 1955 model slim LED headlights, a wide but minimalist grille, and a distinctive Thunderbird badge lit with ambient lighting at night. The body itself is crafted from a mix of aluminium and high-strength steel, with optional carbon fiber trim elements for the performance trims. Aerodynamics play a huge role here. Active shutters, a retractable rear spoiler, and a smooth underbody all contribute to both efficiency and high-speed stability. Step inside, and the Thunderbird welcomes you with an atmosphere that's equal parts retro and revolutionary. The dashboard features a sweeping horizontal layout with aircraft-style toggles, a throwback to the aviation-inspired roots of the original model. But this is no analog cockpit. You get a 15-inch floating OLED infotainment screen with Ford's latest Sync Ultra interface, backed up by a 12.5-inch digital cluster and an optional head-up display with augmented reality. Materials matter here. Ford offers high-grade recycled leather, vegan alternatives, and aluminium inlays sourced from sustainable suppliers. Everything feels solid, upscale, and thoughtfully designed. Ambient lighting changes with your drive mode, and there's even a built-in scent diffuser that offers Pacific Coastline or Midnight Asphalt. Sensor optional, of course, but pure Grand Touring drama. Now let's talk power. The 2026 Thunderbird comes in two key trims, the T-Bird GTH and the T-Bird F. Both bring serious performance, but they go about it in very different ways. The GTH is a hybrid, using Ford's next-generation 3.0-liter twin-turbo V6 mated to a 150-horsepower electric motor, together producing a combined 550 horsepower and 600 pounds-to-feet of torque. Power goes to all four wheels through a 9-speed performance automatic with paddle shifters, and 0-60 comes in a brisk 3.8 seconds. The hybrid system is tuned more for performance than economy, but it still manages 34 miles per gallon combined and up to 40 miles of all-electric range for city driving or short commutes. Then there's the Thunderbird F, and this one's a game-changer. Built on Ford's latest skateboard F platform, it features dual motors for all-wheel drive, producing 620 horsepower and 720 pounds-to-feet of torque. It rockets from 0-60 in just 3.2 seconds and has a top speed electronically limited to 155 miles per hour. A 100 kilowatt-hours battery provides up to 370 miles of range on the EPA cycle, and thanks to its 800 volts architecture, It supports ultra-fast DC charging up to 350 kilowatts. That's 10 to 80% in about 18 minutes. But the real magic of the F version is the driving experience. With air suspension and adaptive dampers, it glides when you want it to and grips when you need it to. Four-wheel steering helps in tight corners and improves high-speed stability. Drive modes adjust everything from throttle response to steering weight, brake regeneration, and even the synthesized sound that mimics a classic V8 or, if you prefer, the silence of a spaceship. Handling is impressively sharp for a Grand Tourer, especially in Sport Plus mode. This isn't a lightweight track car, but it hides its mass well. The hybrid version feels a little more visceral, with real exhaust notes and a slightly more rear-biased handling feel. The F is smoother, more immediate, and eerily quiet unless you dial up the audio feedback. Ford has also put a lot into safety and autonomy. The 2026 Thunderbird comes with Ford Go Pilot 360 Ultra, featuring hands-free Blue Cruise for highway driving, active lane change assist, predictive crash mitigation, blind spot assist, and even a new fatigue detection system that uses infrared cameras to monitor the driver's alertness. It's designed to take the stress out of long-distance drivers, so the very essence of grand touring. One very cool touch: the Thunderbird concierge system. It learns your habits, climate settings, preferred routes, even your favorite music playlist for certain times of day, and automatically adjusts. You can even precondition the cabin remotely with voice commands or through the app. And for the tech-savvy, it supports V2G vehicle-to-grid, meaning the F version can power your home or return energy to the grid in an emergency. Let's talk price. The GTH starts at around $58,000, with higher trims pushing into the mid-$60K range depending on performance and luxury packages. The F version starts just under $70,000, with the full performance platinum trim topping out at around $85,000 fully loaded. Compared to its competition, the Thunderbird offers a very compelling mix of performance, range, luxury, and style without losing its identity. So who's the Thunderbird really for in 2026? It's for the dreamers who still believe cars can have soul. It's for the drivers who want to feel connected to the road but don't want to give up on comfort, tech, or efficiency. It's for those who appreciate where we've been, but also see where we're headed. The 2026 Ford Thunderbird isn't just about reviving a name, it's about redefining what that name means. In an era of cookie-cutter crossovers and automated everything, the new T-Bird stands out because it dares to blend emotion with innovation. It doesn't shout, but it absolutely makes a statement. So whether you go for the throaty hybrid or the silent powerhouse F, you're getting more than just a mode of transportation, you're getting a modern legend. The Thunderbird is back, and it's flying higher than ever. Thanks for joining us today as we drove into the future with the 2026 Ford Thunderbird. If you like this deep dive, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an episode. And let us know in the comments, so would you take the hybrid or the F? Or are you still holding out for a V8 revival? Until next time, this is Car Craze, where